So guys, Maria and I and Michael and Chelsea went to California to celebrate Thanksgiving with his family, and we did. Let me taste this. Oh my god, that's yummy. It tastes like blue raspberry, guys, blue raspberry. I will not bite into it, otherwise the I have to hold it like that. Super yummy, but it was also very expensive. Was it $4 or $4, I think. Super yummy. I'm a bit worried. I mean, we're all healthy. Michael, Maria, Chelsea, and I are all healthy, and that's good. But you know, there are some red tape issues. I'm sure it will be solved. It sounds like simple enough, and since I lived in Sweden and Denmark, for me it shouldn't be a problem, but it's quite different here in the States. They need so many documents. It's not like that in Sweden and Denmark. There's only like everything you need in Sweden comes from the IRS. I know it sounds weird, guys, but that's how it is there. Super yummy, guys. We were in a railroad park in California, where you can live in caboose. Caboose is the train's bum, the train's end, and the original owner converted the caboose into, you know, tiny house motels. It was fun to meet almost, not all of Michael's relatives, but a lot. We were around 20, I think. Super yummy, guys, and we bought this there. It's super cute. I don't want to bite because otherwise the shape will disappear, guys. Yeah, it's like when you need papers in Sweden, you go to the IRS because they've taken over everything that was once in the pastor's office or the council. And in Denmark, you go to your council. It's so easy. It's not like that here. And everything seems to be too formal when it comes to your documents, my god. So I'm a bit worried because it's so informal. So that's why I'm not used to this paper things. It's like being in the Philippines once again. it's complicated in the Philippines too, just like here in the States. It makes me sad because, yeah, you know, when you're not used to it anymore. Because in Sweden, especially in Sweden, I felt taken care of, you know, because the IRS or the pastor's office gave me all the paper I needed, and it was okay, like, you know, no more problem. It's easy to solve everything, you know, not everything, but you know, when it comes to papers and documents. But here it often happens that there's like trouble. Even when you just open an account, there's trouble. Or yeah, something goes wrong. I'm not used to that. I'm so used to things being much easier and everything goes smoother. Here, even though people here are warmer than in Sweden, I don't know, it feels that you're alone. Like, luckily Michael is here, but you know, it's like you're alone in fixing things, you know, your family is alone in fixing things. I don't like that feeling. Of course, there are negative things in Sweden and Denmark too, like, you know, they take your taxes. I mean, they take your money, you pay a lot of taxes, but, and it's difficult if you want to get rich, you know, it's difficult because you work and then they take your money away. But I'm saying it's worth because you don't have to worry so much. I'm in the river house, guys. I want Micah to taste this because it's like eating or drinking those icy blue raspberry slushy. I knew a little bit that it's almost like in the Philippines. I remember in the Philippines too, you know, you have to say the right word. It's like a code. Otherwise, there would be problems. You need to, like, if you want to know stuff, of course you can Google, but not everyone's writing, you know, info, but you have to know someone who knows what you have to do. So that makes me sad. And we have solved the problems, you know, as they come, Michael and I, but it's you know, I'm worried. I just told Michael I envy people who don't worry, who are just, you know, I envy people who just can go on with life, and even though problems come, they don't worry that much. I worry a lot. Michael too, we're the same. I usually would tell him it would be okay, and he would tell me too. And of course we are, you know, doing stuff to solve the problems, but maybe honestly, I wouldn't be worried or sad here because, of course, it's smoother and simpler here than in the Philippines. But in the Philippines, I have my relatives who would help me, you know. So, but so if you don't have family here, of course it's easier to be here compared to the Philippines, but yeah, life is never what you plan. Like, you can't really say, oh, I envy their life. You know, you just have your life. I'm happy with Michael though. I'm so happy Maria is here to be with me. And yeah, it's not a Thanksgiving anymore, but I am happy for my life here, especially now that Maria is here. But yeah, sometimes it's hard dealing with things, and I know I'm not sick, no one is sick, so there's really no big problem, you know. But in order for you to act on the things, you need to fix your, you know, papers and stuff, and that's why it worries me. So I told Michael I will drown my sorrows in chocolate, but this is not chocolate, but this is sweet. I'm loving my setup, guys. It's just a tub and a box. I like it because you can see the food. I should be thankful and grateful because other people don't have even a home, you know. When we had our Thanksgiving dinner, it was Micah's dad. Here is my dad now too, Dad Ivan, who prayed for us, and he said we're all lucky to have our health, our homes, our family and relatives. So I should concentrate on that and try not to worry so much, since, you know, you can't really do more than what you need to do, and I have done it. The waiting is, you know, difficult, but it will be good. Like, I can't, you know, expect that I have to adjust. Just like I adjusted to Sweden and Denmark, I have to accept that things aren't the same here as there, so I just have to shake it off. And yeah, it will be all good. In the Philippines, we have a saying called bahala na. It is really from the words bathala. Bathala means God. So when you say bahala na, you mean it will be okay. It really doesn't mean whatever some people would say that it means whatever, or whatever will be, you know. But it really means God's. It depends on God. It's up to God, you know. So As you know, guys, I'm not religious, but I do believe in God. I do believe that of course, I'm not his only child, you know, he can't help just me. But you know, I believe in helping yourself, but also, you know, in doing what needs to be done. But I do believe that some things are meant to be, so it will be okay. That's my rant for today. And those who are religious or super religious, they do believe in that. That if it's meant to be, it will happen. How do you like that train, guys? Do you like it? I wish you could taste it. It's super yummy. Tastes exactly like a sweet blue raspberry. Oh, okay, very sweet blue raspberry. Tell me what you ate on Thanksgiving, where you were, what you did. We were, as I said, in that railroad park. We flagged, Maria and I. So you can go to Ariaville, Ariaville. She is now editing it, so go and watch Thanksgiving vlog or Thanksgiving vlog. Super yummy foods. I missed seeing the whole turkey though, since it was, you know, like a hotel but with trains. Of course they had to cut it out, but I'm so used to seeing the whole turkey, you know. We don't have Thanksgiving in Sweden and Denmark, but you know, when it's Christmas time, or when we're eating turkey, the whole turkey is there and we just slice from the turkey. Someone slice it for us, like, you know, my late stepdad, and then we eat. But otherwise it was yummy, very yummy. I ate pecan pie. I've eaten it before in Sweden and it tastes the same, but it's much sweeter here. Super yummy. I can't wait to let Michael taste it. Okay guys, I hope you like this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to this channel, ScorpioAnnYT, and please click on the bell next to the subscribe button down below so you will know when I upload a video. Please go to my husband's ASMR channel also, Michael Soothing ASMR, and my daughter's 3 channels, Art and Beauty Freak and Ariaville and Naturally Vegan 011. Please go to my 2 other ASMR channels also, Scorpio and Scorpio and ASMR. Please comment on this video and please share it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you.